Tony's hairdryer is a General Electric Super Pro 6 in pewter blue, made in Singapore. The original hairdryer came with a body waver, curler clamp, curl dryer, concentrator, and a stand. It also featured a 1400 watt heater and was powered by 120 volts, AC only. Through trawling eBay, I was able to find 2 listings for the same model hairdryer. The above listing features stunning original packaging, instructions, and warranty slip. Unfortunately, from the photos, it seems that there's no price on the box, but this was still helpful, and I found it insightful seeing how it was originally marketed. Interestingly, the warranty slip states that this model is from 1978, so perhaps it can be speculated that at the time when Tony owned this in 1977, it was very cutting edge and perhaps one of the best you could buy. To further my investigation into finding out the price of this hairdryer, I decided to contact the seller, but unfortunately due to privacy restrictions, I was unable to message them. However, I found another listing from Storm Surge Outlet with the same item and contacted them. Unfortunately, all I received was a witty response.
I'm not too sure about the retail price back then, but it is a very cool piece and works amazing. Blows hot. Thanks.
Concentrator, father and son can straighten hair, helps build lift in thinning hair. Interestingly, about 35 minutes and 30 seconds into the film, whilst Tony dismisses his brother's remarks about leaving the church, Tony asks his brother if he thinks his hair is thinning. So perhaps it is fair to suggest that Tony bought this hairdryer because of the small bit of marketing aimed at men on the box, in hopes that it would rejuvenate his hair and ensure that it stuck around for a bit longer. Whilst on the subject of Tony fearing losing his hair, there are interesting inferences that can be made to learn more about Tony from this, based on some ideas on what dreams can mean. Dreaming about hair loss can indicate several things, such as a fear of aging, fear that one might be losing their sexual appeal, low self-esteem, anticipation over your life being significantly transformed, not necessarily negatively, but positively, loss of control and helplessness, dreading a situation where one might feel powerless, stress, or major life changes. Even though we can only speculate so as to not disregard the skeptic view and the futility of these links between dreams and meaning, these all resonate with Tony's situation in some degree. He finds himself at a dead end, content with living at home, working in a paint shop for minimum wage, and going out every Friday and Saturday night until he meets Stephanie, who transforms his motivation to do better. But perhaps in doing so, unlocking a realm of pressure, stress, and expectation for Tony, causing him to buy this hairdryer so he can remain in control of his hair and his life. Let's go back to where we left off. General Electric catalogues from the 1970s I had to come by on the internet, so my investigation has led me to looking at pages from old Argos catalogues to approximate from similar spec models how much the hairdryer would have cost then. Fortunately, this article from issue number 7, Spring-Summer of the Argos catalogue depicts a wide range of hairdryers at a wide range of prices, but in pounds. In order to determine which hairdryer would be most equivalent to Tony's, I decided to try and find out some of the numbers for how many watts their heaters were, as this is a good indication of how good the hairdryer was compared to Tony's. I did this painstakingly by searching up each hairdryer on PickClick, a second-party eBay search engine that sifts out the crap and gives you precisely what you searched for, to discover listings of used and new odd stock hairdryers, to try and find out the wattage of their heaters. For many, this was written on the product itself, delicately embossed into the plastic, as can be seen on this example taken from article number 14, page 35, issue number 7 of the Argos catalogue, Spring-Summer 1977, the Moulinex 355, pink. However, none of them even compare to Tony's 1400 watt General Electric Super Pro, topping out at 500 watts. Jumping forward to issue number 10, autumn 1978, there is now a model of similar quality featuring a 1200 watt heater. Article 13, page 41, issue number 10 of the Argos catalogue, autumn 1978, the Clairol 1200 lightweight hairdryer that retails for $15.95, but Argos gives it to you for an amazing $10.75. To begin to approximate how much the hairdryer would have cost, we need to know how much £1 was in dollars back in 1977. Taken from Pound Sterling Live, a source that documents historic and live exchange rates from the Bank of England, I found that in May 1977, £1 was equal to $1.72. So, if £1 equals $1.72 in 1977, then in 1977, £15.95 equals roughly $27.43. But perhaps realistically, this means it retailed for $27.45 or $27.99. What the fuck is going on?